Hello, sixth graders. So we are starting on our final film project of the year. You guys have all decided it was a very, very, very close call, but by one vote, we're doing a day in my life. And the point of this project is to tell a story. In general, with film and with art, hopefully you've seen as all of the art classes you've seen the whole line of all of these different types of art classes that you can take. Hopefully you're finding this pattern of storytelling. We're all here to tell a story, and there's so many different ways that you can tell a story, whether it's visual arts and telling your story through a canvas or a sculpture. Whether it's with music, you're trying to tell a story with a song or with a melody, or whether it's in film and you're literally telling a story for people to see. Same with theater, right? And so as we are building these stories, and as you've seen your peers create stories in so many different mediums, hopefully you're also finding this really beautiful connection with your peers. You're seeing what they're creating, and you're seeing and recognizing things that you also are experiencing in this time. And so this is I really love this project. The last cycle chose this project as well, because this is your opportunity, since we are so isolated and we're just now coming back together as a world, as a culture, and slowly and tentatively. This is a really great way for you to show your peers and show your teachers and your family, what does life feel like right now for you, and telling a story that goes with that. So this project can be a wide variety of things. I don't want to tell you a whole bunch of specifics, because I do want you to take this and run with it in however you choose to tell your story. It could be very factual. It could be, I wake up at 7 a.m., I go to the kitchen and my parents make breakfast for me, and then at 8:30 I sit down at my desk and wait for school to start. It could be a very factual, just like progression of time. Or it could be about one specific moment that you want to tell or tell a story about. If you are talking to a friend about a funny thing that happened to you in quarantine with school, what do you want to tell, and what story do you want to tell? So it could be about one specific thing, or it could be about your whole day. And it could be real, or it could not be real. It could be your own imaginative way of telling a story about your life. It could be that you were working hard at your desk, and then suddenly your textbook fell open and it went to a certain page, and you noticed something and you looked at the textbook, and then you fell into the textbook. And then it could be this whole other creative exploration about telling a story. So we are going to first start this project I have a Google form for you to fill out next about just some factual days, like what goes on in your life, and just trying to get the juices flowing. I want you to answer as much as you can and put down as many ideas as you can into this Google form. And then we're going to move on from the Google form. I want you to write a story. I want you to turn in a one-page story. That'll be later, so you don't have to do that now. We're going to go through it in very small steps. Then you're going to write a story about whatever you want to tell a story about a day in your life as an online remote learner. And then from there, you're going to create a storyboard of your story. Take the physical page of a story and turn it into a list of shots and angles and scenes that you're going to do. And then we'll start our filming process. So that's what this last project is going to look like. I'm very excited. I love that you guys also chose this one, because my last cycle chose it as well. So it's very interesting. I'm so excited to see the comparison between the two, beginning of quarantine as opposed to end of quarantine, and see the different types of stories that come out of this. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And again, I'm excited to see what you create.